Hi guys, the video you're about to watch is education only, it's not financial advice. All I'm going to say is use proper risk management. Any trades you do, demo and journal yourself. If you do put money in yourself, only put in what you can risk to lose. Okay, so that's all I'm saying, guys. But this is only education. It's not financial advice. Thanks very much. Enjoy the video. It's a decent video, by the way. Using the Sniper Pro with a new company that we're with, and this community is growing and growing each day. So hope you like it. Let me know what you think. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. Hi guys, I just want to go through show you the new scanner we've got using the strategy that I'm doing at the moment. So as you're probably aware that I do the 4-hour high and lows and then drop down to 30-minute and ride the trend down or up. But obviously I know how to try to work out what my target area is, and then I just ride the trend down or up depending which direction the trend's going. Okay, so as you can see from the chart here, we've got a 4-hour trade here. Target area, it's come in. I've set an alarm for it. It's come in and I'm watching it. Now I could just set a pending and then let it drop on the 4-hour. You could do it as on any time frame, but just for me, I like it for the 4-hour. Then I drop down to 30-minute and I just ride the trend down. Okay, you can put a pending on the 4-hour if you want. Okay, so and this goes with obviously the 30-minute. Okay, dropping down to the 5-minute or whatever, right? Which I'm going to do and I'll show you anyway. So once I come here, then I've got my alarm. I'm keeping an eye on it. Now, what I'll do now is once it's past a certain area, okay, I normally say the 618. Once it's past that, I'll then jump down to the 30-minute, and I'll see what it's doing, and then I'll look at Sniper Pro, this new scanner that we've got. Okay. So once it's come to my area, I jump down to the 30-minute and I'm then looking for an 88 candle, but then I'll quickly check Sniper Pro. Now I'm going to show you Sniper Pro now. So what I do now, as you can see, I've not got an 88 down at the moment. 88 down is this candle here with a little triangle pointing downwards, so we're looking for that. But at the moment on the 30-minute I've not got it. Yes, it's in my area. So at the moment I'm not in a trade or nothing. I'm just waiting for this and wait for confirmations. But first thing I need to do is check Sniper Pro. So as you can see, Sniper Pro's here, right? Now this is on the 4-hour trade. This is the high, okay, the low, then the pullback, okay, and this is where it's come to the area. Now, and I can prove that now with the time and date. If you look at the 12th of May, 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm going to show you now 12th of May. If I go back to the Fox, that was a 4-hour trade. Let me go back to the 4-hour. Alright, there. Okay, 12th of May. Okay, and that's it there. The first thing I need is hit the Bollinger Band. Now, this band here, I need it to hit the band on the 4-hour. After that, I'm not bothered. If it's not on the 30-minute, it's not a problem, as long as it's on the 4-hour. So it has. So that's confirmation 1. It's hit the Bollinger Band. Alright, now I drop down to the 30-minute, okay? Right. Okay, this has obviously happened already, obviously, it's the 12th of May, but I just want to show you something now. Right, okay, so now we are there. Now, give me 2 seconds. Okay, so now we're looking for an 88 candle. We've got the Bollinger Band on the 4-hour. We've dropped down to the 30-minute on Sniper Pro. We've dropped down to the 30-minute on TradingView. Now we're waiting for an 88 candle. All I do is put an alarm on and leave it. That's it. So when the alarm comes, then I check Sniper Pro. So 2 seconds in. Let's play this. Right. Now I've got an alarm here. Alright, maybe gone a bit too fast. But anyway, I'll just reverse it a little bit. Just go there. Right, so now I've got an alarm. Okay, so what I do is I mark the alarm on the 88 candle and I check the time. Okay, it's 11:30, and then I go to Sniper Pro. So what I do now is I mark 11:30 on here, Sniper Pro. There. There. Once I've done that, I then have a look and do a few confirmations. Alright, I need a red candle. Now, you're not going to have, because it's so far back, you're not going to have little red arrows like here at the moment. There would have been a red arrow, okay? So just trust me on that. Definitely a red arrow. Right, so you need a red arrow, a red candle, right, and then we needed a red line, and this sniper letter here, dots, little bits here, we needed a red there. Now I'm in the trade there. That is me entering on the trade on close of that candle. So now I've got that, I can enter on a short on the 30 minute, from the 4 hour to the 30 minute, right, and say I got in here anyway, put my stop loss just above the high, probably go a bit of padding on it, a little bit, and then just go to, you just say wait for a 3-to-1, right? Just so that's a 3-to-1 there, and then we play it. Probably tap me in there anyway. I think that would have got me in there anyway, but it got me out there. That's how easy it is using the Sniper later, the Sniper Pro, sorry, and this on this strategy. How easy is that? Now I'm going to show you how to do this on the 30 minute, drop it down to 5 minute. Okay, and I've already prepped it for pullbacks. So on the 30 minute, waiting for a pullback, and then you jump into, once you get the pullback, you then jump in onto the 5 minute, waiting for an ATH candle, and then do the same again. You're waiting for all red. Okay, so we're going to do that in a minute. Okay, bear with me. I'm just going to rewind this bit here. Right. Okay. So 30 minute trade, and you wait for break of structure. Now you could have waited for break of structure here, but I'm just going to show you what you could have got. Right, we've got break of structure here, it broke structure, now you're waiting for a pullback. You could wait for here, then before, then wait for come down, and it does break it down and go down as well, but just bear with me. Right, so I've come here, and what I do now, I set an alarm. Right, I don't set an alarm for ATH yet, because I can get a load of ATHs down here and I'll just be back and forwards. I set an alarm just for when it comes into my area. Okay, now I like it to come in, say, just between the 50 and the 618. I can't set it because I'm on replay mode, so I'll set alarm here. Right, so we're just going to play this now. Right, now a bit too fast there. Yeah, bear with me for 2 seconds. Okay, so my alarm went off, right, and then what I'll do now is I'll jump down to the 5 minute, okay, and then what I then do is I check Sniper Pro, because obviously I need to check that the Bollinger Band has been hit on the 30 minute on this trade. Okay, give us 2 seconds. I've just marked it at 15:30 and that hasn't hit the Bollinger Band, so for me that's me don't touch the trade now and then move on. Even though it's pulled back, okay, it may have pulled back a bit more and you could have got a trade on it. For me, I just leave it, that's part of my trading plan, and that's it. So we move on to the next. Okay, so that one didn't work out, but we're going to play this now. As you can see, it come right up. Right, it needs break structure. As you can see, it broke structure here. Right, and now we need it to play along. No. You could have got maybe a little one here. You could have got a little one here, but to be honest, the high is here. If you put a FIBS out to it, I don't think it even reaches a 50. I'll just put a FIBS on it now. Whatever. Let's just take this one away, because that's a no-go. And then put one out. It doesn't even reach the 382. It reached the 50, not even that, and then it just goes, so it's not going to trade. So let's have a look at the next one. Okay, so you've got one here, right? So if I put the fibs out, we come up to my area, right? So we mark out this one. This is on the 16th. What we'll do is have a look at the 16th on Sniper Pro. So at 2:30, did it hit this? It just, yeah, it hit the Bollinger Band. Okay, 2:30. So I'm good with that. So, but I need an 88 candle first. So I'm going to drop down to the 5 minute, 2 seconds. 5 minute on the Sniper Pro and a 5 minute on the TradingView. But now we need an 88 candle. So now I set a 5 minute 88 candle. Sorry, yeah, I hit 5 minutes 88 candle. Let's play this. Now I get one, right, and I put a line on here, and that was it, 16.25. So now I mark on Sniper Pro 16.25. Okay. Right, as you can see, so we got a red, yes, red, blue, no. So we would have had a red arrow probably, and we got a blue, so we were a no-go. Okay, so that's fine. So we need to keep an eye on this now and wait. As you can see, it did hit, but I'll show you what I'm going to do in a minute. Give us 2 seconds. We'll just nip back to TradingView. Now we'll go back on TradingView. Now we carry on. Now I've got another one. I've got a couple more now. Right. Just say I couldn't get to the first one, but we got to the last one. Right. This one is at 17.45. So now I jump over to Sniper Pro and mark it on 17.45. Okay, jump on 17.45. Let's mark it up. 17.45. Okay, we've got the line. Let's go up. Okay, so we've got red, then we've got red, and we've got red. Okay, we're good to go. Right, so we can put a trade in, and you go back to TradingView, put a trade in. Now I jump on and put a trade on a sell, right? And say I got to the trade after it was there, it's just here, that's fine. You can put a bit of padding on if you want, maybe just go to the high, the last high there, and then we'll just do a 3-to-1, right? Right, so and play this out. And then a 1. Okay, it was over the weekend as well, so it dropped. I would have probably took it out of that, but at the end of the day, look, it's still 1. But it was the weekend, so that's why there's a bit of a gap there. Anyway, so it's still 1. So all I'm doing is lining Sniper Pro up, and it's telling me, and all I wait. Bollinger Band hit on higher time frame, dropping down to a smaller time frame, waiting for an 88 candle. 8 line up, come onto the Sniper Pro on the same time frame, and then line it up, all same color. And then if it's the same color, I enter. If it's not, I don't bother. Okay, and it has to hit the Bollinger Band. The way I've worked it out, has to hit the Bollinger Band on the higher time frame. Now it can hit on the lower time frame, but I just prefer it hit on the higher time frame, and then it just proves it's going to do what it wants to do, if that makes sense. I'll do a couple more so we can get the rhythm of this, but I've had massive success of this, and it's decent as well. So yeah, and this is all with the community that I'm with at the moment. So let's go to the next one. So we won that trade on the 5 minute, so now we jump back to the 30 minute and we set our alarms again. So as you can see, we need breaker structure here, okay, and then we need a pullback. So we need breaker structure here. It's slightly pull breaker structure a bit. I'd like to be a bit more, and then we want to see a pullback. What we'll do is we'll play this out a little bit here. As you see, it's dropping a bit more, drops, and then once it starts pulling back, put the fibs out. It's playing up. And then it drops up. Right, I'm going to go back a little bit. It's a bit too fast there. Okay, there we go. Right. Let me just... Right. As you can see, it came up. Right, I'm going to reverse back a little bit here. Right, it comes up there. Now, once it comes up, I would have set my alarm. If it was hovering around there, I'd have probably set an alarm around the 50, between the 50 and the 618 anyway. If it was hovering around, just in case it would come back. So I'll set the alarm here. So now alarm goes off. Okay, first thing I do is I need to see on the 30-minute of Sniper Pro that it is in the Bollinger Band. So the time we have here, let me just put a line across it. Oh, we have 12 o'clock at night. Okay, these happens all the time, guys. Don't matter about this night. It's just the pair I picked. That's all it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Sniper Pro across. Give us 2 seconds. Okay, Sniper Pro. Now what we do is we go to 12 o'clock on the 20th. Is it 20th? There you go. Yeah. Okay. So at the moment we have the Bollinger Band. Boom. So now we jump down to the 5-minute on Sniper Pro. Let me find it where it is. Let's have a look. Okay, I found the 12 o'clock one. Okay, so at the moment, even though it's blue, red, blue, so that's not anything anyway. But first thing we do, we need a 88 candle on the 5-minute on TradingView. So back on TradingView, we need to jump down to the 5-minute. Okay, and there's no ATH yet, and we've got an ATH there. I got a bit too fast. Okay, ATH there, and we just put the time. Like I said, these are early in the morning, but it depends on the pair and stuff, guys. So, but I just want to show you the principle how it all works. So it doesn't necessarily what time it is. It could happen any time of the day, and they do. So yeah. So this happened at 1 o'clock. So I'm just going to go across to Sniper Pro and check that we've got all red. So we want 1 o'clock. So I'm going to move this to the 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. And what do we have? We have red. It's in the Bollinger Band, but we don't need it because it's on the 30-minute, but the 5-minute as well, even bonus. So we have red, and we have a ball red, which is even better, and a red there. So all red. Sniper latest red. Now this family, when you get a little ball here, is actually, and it all lines up red, it's actually even better for the trade as well. And you also get a little red divergence as well, which is even better as well. But that's something else you can learn. So yeah, we got that. So all I need to do is go on to TradingView and set my trade. And I would have set my trade there, on the high, just above bit stop. I want to show you now. So I'm just going to put my short on, close this candle here. Now you might miss it, you might not get it straight away, but it is 5-minute trades. Now I like a bit of padding, so you could just stick it to here, but I'd probably stick it like a couple of candles on over because it's quite close. This candle, I wouldn't go straight away. I'd probably put it a little bit higher, maybe halfway. Personally, probably go there. Right, that gives you a bit of padding, and just go for 2 to 1 on this one. Right, you're probably going to get a 3 out of it, but let's just try it. All right, and then we just run it now. Let's hit the 2 to 1. Awesome. Right, so I've got my trade now, and then we start again. So we've got that one. That's another win, and that is all it is. It's following the Sniper Pro, right? In the Bollinger Band on the 30, right? And I know you're waiting for the pullback to set and forget. They're great. I mean, they would have still worked out as well, but just it's confirmation with using the Sniper Pro. You know you've got more confidence that it's actually going to come in, and using that all lined up, hitting the Bollinger Band on the 30-minute, dropping down to the 5, marking obviously Sniper Pro up, and then going to 5, then waiting for set the alarm for your 88 candle. When the 88 candle comes in, you just jump onto the Sniper Pro and see if it's lined up. And it sometimes it's on, most of the time it's on the candle with the 88s that you go, or it'll be the candle after. 9 out of 10 is that. So yeah. So then now we go back to the 30-minute and we wait for the next one. Again, we've got breaker structure here. Okay, because it's all coming back down. The breaker structure here, come back up, pulled up. Now we've got breaker structure again. Now we set an alarm. Okay, as it's coming here, we set an alarm. Let's take this one out. For between the 50 and the 71. And when the alarm goes off, we have a look. We jump to the 30-minute sniper later, the first Sniper Pro, and go from there. Right, as you can see, it touched. Right, so I'm just gonna back this a little bit here. As you see, alarm went off and it touched the 618. And I've got straight away, I've got a 88 candle. It doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do on it. Right, I'm going to go on it when it touched, right, because I would have got my alarm. So I would have got my alarm. Say I got my alarm here and I went to the candle here, right? I'm just going to reverse this back slightly. Right, I won't worry about this at the moment as it is. So when it comes in, alarm goes off, I then jump back and I have a look at my Sniper Pro. Alright, so let me just bring Sniper Pro across. Okay, so we want 130 on the 20th. So we're just going to have a look, see what's in the Bollinger Band. So is the 30-minute in the Bollinger Band? Has it touched it? Let's have a look. It's just right on it. Now, it hasn't touched dead on, as you can see, but it's right on it. So it's up to you. And plus here, right, the next candle across is a golden candle. Now this candle, and it's red as well, is a prime candle. You'll learn more about this if you come to us, and it's called a golden candle, and it means it's a good trade. As you can see, it went on the 30-minute, but I just want to show you something on the 5-minute. Okay, so if it touched, it didn't, it's just off. It's up to you. You can use this. I like to touch this band here, but now I've got this. So technically you say, well, there's no trade, but let me just show you that how good this is, and it does work, right? So now we'll go to the 5-minute on this, right? I'm going to find this now, jump back to where it is. Okay, but the 5-minute touched the Bollinger Band, so you could use that, okay, which I have done. So it's quite close on the 30-minute, and sometimes when it's in the 30-minute, it's not in the 5-minute, but then sometimes it's in the 5-minute, but not in the 30-minute. So it swings and roundabouts. So, but anyway, I'm going to show you something now. As you can see at the moment, okay, it's blue, blue, red. Okay, so it's blue red. I think it's red candle, blue candle. So it's all blue. So apart from the red there. So I won't be touching it now anyway. Well, we'll go to TradingView now. So we jump down to 5-minute. Okay. We know the Bollinger Band's hitting the 5-minute, but not on the 30-minute. That's fine. So as you can see, I've got an ATH there, right? So if I just push that across, on timing on there is 155, right? So didn't have an ATH on the 30-minute straight away, but I took a 5 and then left ATH straight away. So what we'll do is we'll move. I'll go at 13:55. Let me check the Sniper Pro, see what time that is, and how that's coming. We can put. Right, we're on the 5-minute now. Was it 13:55? Let me just put it across. Right, 13:55. Right, it didn't hit there. It didn't give me a red there. The next candle across. Okay. Red, 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 red. Red candle, red arrow would have been. Like I said, because it's too far back now. A red, red. Now I'll jump in. So I'd wait for the next candle and it would give me on the other one. I'll just show you. Like I showed you there, the next one would have won anyway. Let me just play this. So my entry would have been the next 5 minutes. as per Sniper Pro, which obviously I can't rewind that, would have been a short there on this candle, go to the high of the candles of this one, just a little bit above it, and then we'll just go for we could do a 3-to-1 on this one. I don't know if it'll come in, but let's just go for 2, because normally go for 2s, right? And we'll play this out. Got a 2 anyway. Yeah, got the 2. We would have probably got a 3 out of it. We got a 2. We would have got a 3 easy. Alright. So again, we would have won that easy. So could have got 2, but would have had a 3. Right. So again, once it wins, if it came up to there, I'm jumping back on the 30-minute. And then I'm waiting for another pullback again. Right, need to break structure down here first, and then I'll think about maybe putting a trade on. Right now it's broke structure, and then I'll wait for a pullback. Nothing at the moment. Oh, so could have had one from there. It would have been probably to there. Would have tapped me in there. Let me just rewind this a bit. Right, tap me in there on the 30-minute. I'll just do the last one, and then that'll be it. So this one hit. I'd have then jumped onto the Sniper later, or the Sniper Pro. So that was 10 o'clock 21st. So let's put a line across it. 10 o'clock 21st on the 30-minute though. So we need to change this to the 30-minute. Right. 10 o'clock 21st. 10 o'clock 21st. Okay, right, as you can see it did a decent anyway, but okay, now it did hit the Bollinger Band. Good, so don't need the 5-minute, right? So you can work that yourself. If it didn't hit the Bollinger Band on the 30 and then you want to go 5, then fine, that's fine. But if it didn't hit any of them, definitely wouldn't touch it. But if it's one or the other, you could go, yeah, I'll do it, but have it as your trading plan. So you can play around with it. You do 25 trades and see, well, that did, that didn't, and you can then journal your trades, and then you say, well, actually, I'll take one or the other, or I won't take it. If it doesn't hit the 30, then I won't touch it. You've got to decide yourself. So now we're on that, right? Okay, then we jump down to the 5 on this, right? But we jump 5 on the TradingView. So let's jump to 5 on TradingView. Let's jump 5 to TradingView, 5 minutes. Okay, no ATH at the moment. So we wait till the ATH comes, and we've put an alarm for the ATH now because it's in our area. We've got an ATH alarm there, and it's at 21st 23:05. Let's check Sniper Pro and go from there. Okay, let's jump to the 5, and we want to find 23:05 on the 21st. Okay, that's a lot. 23:05. Okay, so as you can see here, we had a red, but we had blue, and the next one was to come across and had a little red there as well, which is good. Red, and it was at 23:15. So now we go back to, because what I would do is I would let that, if it didn't line up on that 23:05, I'd let it run and then wait and keep an eye on the Sniper Pro till it did get the red, and then I'll jump in on that candle. So it's on the, so this one I would jump in on 23:15. So 23:15 would have been this candle here. 23:15, I would have jumped in this candle and I would have gone for a short. on that. Like I said, it's just either 9 out of 10 it's on the candle or it's a candle after, sometimes a second candle like it is now. I'm going to put this just on this one here, top of this one here, gives me a couple of candles above, just a bit of padding. I know I tried to put it on this one, it's too small, and I'm just going to go for a 2 to 1 on this one. Alright, I normally go for 2 to 1s on a go, so alright, and then I'm going to run it now. I've got all red and see how it goes. Right, it hit me straight away, done. So that's me done already, and I did that in what, less than an hour. It's done. So it just shows how good this Sniper Pro is. Yeah, decent. I'm loving it, to be honest. So yeah, if you want to know a bit more about this Sniper Pro and what, you know, the training, they do all the training on it. It's crazy. So the training on the scanners, they do different scanners here. Like I said here, there's training on these ones, but you get all the documents of videos to watch. There's other document videos to watch as well. He does live each day, well, most days, and you can watch him and actually analyse the market as it is. There's more to it for what he does as well, because they've got number boxes as well, how strong the trade's going to be. It gives you a stop loss, it gives you take profit 1, take profit 2, and it tells you on the trade itself, which I haven't gone through. This is just how I do it for now. I'm using it for what I do, which is the way I use it with the community. But there's other ways of learning, different ways of doing it, and it can basically adapt to yourself. So like I said, the scanners, there's 8 scanners. There's 8 scanners here, and you can learn every one of them. They do Bitcoin. They do Bitcoin, they do crypto, everything. And it's just, it tells you, sure, it's the gold one as well. I'm not sure of it. It tells you when to put a trade on, but they disappear after a while. And it tells you when to buy, buying signals. You also get an app where, well, I can put that on later on as well. I'll show you that. This tells you, in fact, I've got it here actually. There's an app here, right? This tells you, right? If I put it on here, what's going on during the day. It gives you signals. Right, that was the last. This is Fridays, but they go all the way back, right? So it's awesome. So if you want to learn about trading, you come to the right place. And if you want to put trades on and just copy someone else's trades, you come to the right place as well. So it is pretty good. So this is how I'm using the Sniper Pro, and I think with what I'm doing at the moment, and then doing the 4-hour highs and lows, it works out perfect, jumping on the 30-minute. So hope you like the video. Take care. Speak to you later on. Take care. Bye bye.